Hi, I'm Michaela, and I love making others happy.
Hi, I'm Nia, and I enjoy watching TikTokers.
I'm Kaya, and fighting for equality is a passion of mine. I don't give up.
I'm Jordan, and I realize it's okay to have an opinion. Just back it up with facts.
I'm Breezy, and I'm creative, I'm ambitious, and I'm a boss.
I'm Ayana, and I don't know what to do anymore. That's it.
Seriously though, it's unreal.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like, why do people always assume that I'm ghetto?
And why are people always relating us to drugs? Somebody really asked me if my dad was a drug dealer. How dare they?
What?
And just because I'm black doesn't mean I don't know who my father is.
When they gonna learn?
Yo, I got some tea for y'all.
Okay, let's
Let
hear
me tell you why.
This crusty fat old man
Had the audacity.
to reach out and touch my hair.
And she just got her hair washed.
Oh no. Bro, that reminds me of the times in school where kids used to always ask if my hair was real.
How'd you get your hair so long?
Wait, you got a haircut?
It's so fluffy!
What? Like Despicable Me?
No.
Okay.
I remember I was at Kennywood, and this complete stranger just reached out and touched my hair and was like, "Is it real?"
What? Bro, if someone touches my hair, I don't care how old you are, I'm smacking your hand. It might be a little bit controversial with the family folk, but you just might get these hands.
My white friend, well, not my white friend anymore, touched my hair. This smashed it down. Then was like, sorry. Like, girl, you're not sorry. Go to the store and get yourself a push ball. Why should your business get asked if my hair is real or not?
Wait, how would they react if it just fell off?
Like if you purposely wore a fake bun or something, and they'd be like, let me put that back on. Like, no.
Black people could just be as annoying. I go to all black school, and my hair texture is looser than most. So they assume that I'm wearing weave. Like, oh, do you have on a wig on? Or you have white people here. Like, we are the same skin color, but they always find out their ways to point out our differences.
Yep.
But y'all, these Karens are out of control.
Here, they are so surprised I go to my school. They're like, hi, are you in the wrong place? No, I go to school here. Just because my school is predominantly white, don't act like I don't belong here.
Right. Karens act like they're so much better than people. Like, oh, you go to school here? Where do you live? Open Hills? So you're on scholarship. Basically assuming that I can't afford this. Like, why are you judging me, asking me where I live?
And Penn Hills is nice.
Right.
I know, right?
And I try not to get upset about it, but you could just tell in the tone of my voice.
They're trying to make Karen a slur.
A what?
Man, go sit down.
Black people get called every name in the book for centuries, but you can't take Karen.
Right.
And why they always got a dog? What are them tiny white puppies they carry around in a purse in the store?
You know, I actually feel bad for women's names who's actually Karen, because they might be cool.
People assume I love watermelon because I'm black, but in reality, it's actually not really my favorite thing. But now cantaloupe, that's the stuff.
Every time I look on TikTok, there's always that one where people say things like, black people hate this, black people like that. Here are some black names for you. We are not all stereotypes. We don't all like the same things.
This country needs a whooping.
Hi, I'm Africa.
Is that a metaphor or?
No, that's my name.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
Interesting.
All right, continue.
So I go to the most prestigious school in Pittsburgh, but the thing is, I'm from Marshall Shadeland, and it's a predominantly white school, so you already know I have some problems. And there's this one girl in my class who doesn't seem to understand the racial problems that black people go through every day.
Well, how does that affect you?
Well, I do have one story. So one day we're sitting in class watching a video on how Pittsburgh's the quote unquote most livable city for a Pittsburgh cultural project. But the thing is, that's not true for every race. And she goes,
It's such a privilege to live here. I mean, how could you hate this place? It's great.
not for black women.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said.
All right, ladies. This isn't a debate class. Take that somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we do this a lot, so we're basically rivals. Crazy, right? It's like black women are fighting multiple battles at once.
No, Miss Porter, I'd like to hear the liberals speak. I mean, couldn't this be an educational experience for us all? Or just another emotional, irrational rant from a black power activist?
You see that shit? See the shit that I have to deal with?
I mean, do you even have a source for this information in Africa?
Why, yes, Nina. Actually, I do. Since you're too blind to notice the problems that we face every day, I'll fill you in on some information. On September 20th, 2019, an article was posted and it was titled, Most Livable City, but Not for Black Women. And since you're so blind, I'll also let you know that 18 out of 1,000 pregnancies end in death of the baby for black women compared to 9 out of 1,000 for white women. We have doubled the infant mortality rate. And since you're so blind, I'll also let you know that just by moving to the next city, our educational, financial, employment, and lifespan improve automatically. So yeah, what a great freaking city we live in.
Yeah. You got anything?
Miss Porter, this is pointless. Can I please be dismissed to go to the next class?
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
She gets to leave early.
You see that there? Instead of facing the problem, they run away from it. How about instead of running away from the problem, we figure out what we need to do in order to make a change?
You are so strong. I sometimes question whether I, as a black girl whose pain is seen as a joke because, well, we can take it, should take offense or take it as a compliment. What I do know, though, is that I can't always be your strong black girl to lean on. I'm human. I feel pain, whether physical or mental, just like you.
I'm not really feeling on my block today, so I guess I'll watch Riverdale?
Hey, big sis, what you doing?
About to watch Riverdale?
Oh, that's cool. Guess what?
Yeah.
So, remember yesterday when we went to the store and you saw that guy with the All Lives Matter t-shirt?
I hate when people say that.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Doesn't Black Lives Matter mean all lives matter?
Yes, it's true, all lives do matter, but Black Lives Matter specifically points out the fact that black people are treated horribly in America.
My life matters too.
You're a person, aren't you?
Yeah, but when I see the news...
Let me stop you right there. The news is the least truthful source you can look at. They always find some way to twist stories and make black people look bad.
I thought the news was always right. They always get the weather.
Girl, you and me both know that ain't true. You're better off paying just as much attention to social media because nowadays everyone has a camera, it can get the full story.
But I don't have a camera.
You're too young to have a phone.
Okay, but can we get back to the all lives matter? What does it mean?
What do you think it means?
Everybody's life is equal.
You would think, but that's not how it's used. All Lives Matter is a direct protest of Black Lives Matter. This counter-protest is made up by white people who value their lives more than black people who are killed by police.
So,
they try to discredit our movement.
So my life matters more than others so that we're equal?
Not exactly. Our lives just need more attention so we can finally get justice.
Oh, I get it now. So what do we need to do to expand our movement?
Well, for starters, we need to educate others on this topic. Tell them what Black Lives Matter really means. And tell them to get involved. Tell them to donate and sign petitions that benefit us.
Educate, donate, sign petitions. Sounds like a lot of work.
Anything worth doing takes a lot of work.
I always ask myself why I watch these kids shows on Netflix. It's because I hate violence. Why does this world revolve around violence?
Please let me live. Please just let me live. I have nothing left to give. Please just let me live.
Our skin seen as a weapon. Every step we take in chains. Please listen to our cries. Still praying for a change. Oh, we just wanna shine bright. We're hoping just to be alright. Is it possible to just live life. It's not our time to see the light.
Our skin seen as a weapon. Every step we take in chains. Please listen to our cries. Still praying for a change. We wanna be free, free to live our lives the way they should be.
We're gonna lift each other up, yes, this will change. Oh, we're breaking out these chains.
Our skin was never the weapon. Finally breaking out these chains. You're gonna hear our voices. No more waiting for a change.
There were mad Karens in my school though.
Girl, my teacher tried to act like he knew everything. It was his first year at the school. He didn't know anything about us. He dropped the ball on grading things on time, and when a couple of us asked him about it, he tried to intimidate us, saying he was from the South. Like, what does that even mean?
But there's always that one teacher who acts like they're down. My English teacher, he does too much. I appreciate it, but could you step back a little bit? Like, he made this whole poem about how he's grateful to have black kids in his class. The whole school's black. And then when we did our Black History Month performance, he decided to make macaroni and cheese.
Not the macaroni.
But look, it was good. It just needed a little bit more seasoning.
My teachers get mad when black kids don't pay attention to their lessons during Black History Month. But like, why should we care that all of a sudden you want to teach us things that you think that are relevant to us? Plus you go over the same people year after year.
Rosa Parks, MLK, but they still don't know the whole truth. Did you know he didn't die from getting shot? Really? He died from being suffocated in the hospital. And see, this is why I say I learn more on TikTok than I do in school, because people really don't know what they're talking about.
That's a fact.
In my one class, we were reading a book about a man from Sudan, and the character was on the cover. And the teacher goes, "You wouldn't see someone like that in America," because he was very dark-skinned.
She must not live in America.
Right. In 6th grade, I had this teacher who taught us more than just Rosa Parks. We learned about Fannie Lou Hamer, Marcus Garvey, all of them. Then she got promoted because everyone was scared of her.
Scared?
I've only had all white teachers except for one black teacher I had in 5th grade. And you know, the one thing I liked about her was that no matter what we talked about, she always related it back to Black history.
I like that.
I don't understand why people call me an Oreo. Black on the outside and white on the inside? That doesn't even make any sense.
I like my skin. Do you like yours?
You watching TikTok?
Yeah.
Did you see this one post where the light skin was like, and the dark skin was like?
Okay, yeah, I definitely did see that one. But did you see the one where dude was like, Sun City wasn't made for you.
Wait, should we really be laughing at this?
I mean, no, but it's funny though.
Well, I don't think we should because
What?
colorism, discrimination within your own race. People mask these as a preference, but these preferences are very degrading. Preferences aren't supposed to bring shame upon people. They're supposed to specify something or someone you like.
Colorism started in a time where our people were enslaved, and where you worked was based on the color of your skin.
If you were lighter, you worked in the house. If you were darker, you worked in the fields. Since then, times have advanced and things aren't exactly the same anymore.
For example, on social media, there are posts about how light skins fight versus how dark skins fight, and much more.
If we really want change, we have to better ourselves on the inside to better promote change in the outside world.
We have to stop tearing each other down and build each other up.
We have the power to change when we come together as a community.
You would think that being at a predominantly black school most of your life would be the greatest thing ever, but it's kinda not. Don't get me wrong,
It's great being surrounded by your own race, but if you like things that aren't particularly black, then you're whack. You don't go to parties, whack. You're not with the wrong crowd, whack. You're quiet, whack. You listen to anything but rap, whack. The hypocrisy in that last one was astronomical. But in conclusion, you can't go anywhere without some type of discrimination, even from your own people.
I don't always smile because I don't have to, but that doesn't mean I'm always angry. When I am though, I'd appreciate you listening to understand my anger instead of completely disregarding my feelings.
Can't.
You have to tell
Not
me.
a hard. I don't have to. That is gone. Don't have. You'll meet him soon. That's all you need to know. No.
All right, class, welcome to 8th grade. I'm so happy to see you all. Kaya.
Hi.
Ayana.
Yo.
Michaela.
Hey.
All right, class, let's get started.
For the first half of my life, all I knew was black. Black classmates, black teachers, black friends. Everything was simple back then. Everybody seemed equal because, well, everybody was black. I didn't always feel like I fit in quite well with the others, but then I finally found my place within the puzzle. And would you guess, as soon as I was comfortable, in came reality. Who would have thought my first taste of the real world would slide in so smooth? Hello, high school, the place where my black world finally mixed, only to turn to a watered-down gray.
Wait, why?
What you did yesterday?
Nothing. What'd you do?
All right, class, we're about to get started. Ashley, here, Nina,
Hello.
Michaela. Okay, let's go.
Way before I could process it all, my passion somehow quickly turned to aggression. My smile became way too friendly and my skin super diddly. None of it made sense. Why should I have to settle for a life where no one ever hears what I say until after something goes wrong? Where my happiness is rarely real anymore and doesn't last too long. I'm constantly stuck, wondering if anyone can hear me, if anyone is even willing to listen, to understand, and to genuinely care. School used to be a safe space, but nowadays I'm constantly reminded of who they think I am. I'm tired of carrying this weight. You know, just maybe if they spent the same amount of time getting to know me that they spend creating their assumptions about me, I wouldn't feel so misunderstood. But because they don't care to understand, I'm just here, feeling like the broken puzzle piece that will never fit again.
What's up with you?
Class, I need you guys to be quiet so we can get class started really soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't do TikToks in class. What do you mean? Whatever.
Whatever. I saw this new one.
You're late.
Hello? The door may be closed because you don't care what I have to say. You don't care if I die today. You think you can shut me up, but I'm not staying quiet. Just listen, just once. Just try it. Okay, even though the door is so closed, did you even wonder how it is to be black in America? Like, I feel like I'm living in 10 different places at once. It's more like a United States of blacks, whites, black men, black women. You can even take it down to black children. The more you take, the more we grow. Not trying to put on a show, but this routine is getting old. Like, if I put a gun at you, what would you do? How would you feel? Think of all the emotions we have to go through. It's not fun to know that you don't know how it is to be in our shoes.
So I went to Starbucks today.
Okay, class, I'm gonna come around and check for your homework.
And I got a coffee cake.
He just walked out on me.
Do you want to check my homework?
Yes, amazing job. No, you can wait. And how about you? Yes, thank you. Good job.
What is wrong with coffee cake?
Let me see yours.
Can I go to the
A plus
bathroom?
as usual. And how about you?
Can I go to the bathroom?
You can wait. And how about you? Yes, great job.
Problem is, excuse me. Can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, the pass is on my desk.
Being treated differently in school is something I've gotten used to. Whether touching a difficult subject about Black history or even asking simple questions like, can I go to the bathroom? The vibes between the two are somehow similar, and the intensity of the room seems to go up and up and up as if I said something alarming. But when a non-Black student assumes the wrong thing about slavery, no one, not even the teacher, wants to jump on it and say, hey, no, that's not it. because they don't know what to jump on, so they expect me to back them up, cover it up, and explain everything to the class and have no problem with it. But I thought just a second ago you were treating me differently, and now you want me to buddy and you want me to save you. What I will do is correct you, but what I'm not about to do anymore is sit back and watch you get away with things. Even if it's just me, myself, and I can't just give up. And now I admit not everyone is like this, but some people are and aren't educated enough on the topic. So please, let's talk equality. We should all be equal, right? Same questions, same way answered, no suspicions. But spoiler alert, that's not the way things are. And so the way they can become equal is if we start to talk about the uncomfortable things. But oh wait, I tried that already, and you still continue to treat me some type of way because the color of my skin. That doesn't sound much like equality, does it?
You want to know something cool? Arresting the cops that killed Breonna Taylor.
I am Breonna Taylor. I was in my own home. They were preparing for war while my thoughts peacefully roamed. I died at 26 years old. It took 3 whole months for my story to be told. I was shot 8 times, wishing I could put it in rewind to stop the bullets that ended my time.
I am Mary Turner. I stood up for his rights. And sadly, a day later, I lost my own fight. Only 21 years old with a baby on the way. I was murdered the day after they took my husband's life away. Burned, mutilated, broken down, and shot. Yet you still don't know my name, and my story rarely taught.
I am Mia Wilson. I was with my sister at a subway station, not knowing it would be my final destination. A white man ran up from behind. My death should be labeled as a hate crime. I was stabbed and had no time to flee. Please don't forget about me.
I am Ayanna Jones. Didn't even reach my 8th birthday. My death, labeled a mistake, my life was snatched away. One flashbang and that was the end. And off I was sent to meet my heavenly friends. It's now 10 years later. Did you remember me? Sadly, my story's been forgotten, like a ship lost at sea.
Speaking of,
Walking home.
sleeping,
26.
21,
18.
7. It's time for justice.
It's time for peace.
Promise you'll keep fighting and never forget about me.
about me.
About me.
About me.
Can we talk about these white kids at my school, though? They come in one day talking about how they got a black people haircut because they got a part put in their head. Saying dumb things like gang, gang, and throwing up the West Side hand sign. They would act as if it were all a joke, but like, they're not funny.
Y'all, I saw this one post on Instagram. It was like, what gang, Emily? The KKK?
But like, they say the most racist things and nobody does anything about it. This white kid said the N-word under his breath in class, but everyone heard it, and the teacher just wanted to calm everyone down and let everything go. Like, why would you let that go? And he knows he wouldn't do that in an all-black school because he knew he would get his ass beat.
Right. One time I was at this sleepover with all these white girls, and they were braiding each other's hair, and I felt kind of left out. So then they decided to put on these charcoal masks, and
Pretended it was blackface.
yeah, tried to say not to be racist, but
Look, if you start a sentence with not to be racist,
Right.
then you probably are.
period. This world will be so plain without us. Our music, our talent, that's something you can't take away.
My hair defies gravity and my skin absorbs the sun. How am I not magical?
You look up today. Smile.
I'm black and I'm proud.
I love my people. We have the superpower of making anything out of everything, whether it's a simple sentence into a beat, everyday activities into a dance, or just bringing flavor to a meal. We always find some way to make everything fun and enjoyable.
Being black is a blessing. I mean, it might be a little dangerous at times, but this blackness of mine is something I could never give up.
Sounds of blackness. Step was to established in a combination of military close order and exposition drill. In African foot dances, such as the Welly Gumford dance. Me personally, I love step. It creates the best beats out. It's like beatboxing, but with your feet. But what I really love is that it's from culture. I've seen plenty of step performances from HBCUs, TV shows, and movies. I even performed in some. I remember who taught it to me, Miss Moffitt.
Hey girl.
Facts, sis.
Period. You capping.
Bruh. Hey girl.
Facts, sis.
Period. You capping.
Bruh. Hey girl.
Facts, sis.
Period. You capping.
Bruh. African American vernacular. Everyone else believes it's
Uneducated.
Ghetto.
Improper.
but to me it's spectacular. Slaves created it in order to communicate, but of course slave masters and colonizers found a way to spew hate. Let me give you some background. Everyone judges the way that we sound, but if roles were switched and we were the majority and they were the minority, the predominant language wouldn't be the same. They brought us over here and they didn't teach us a thing. And we created our own language and they bring us down for it, man, that's just lame. If you studied linguistics, you'd know that basically every language started from gibberish. So what makes one way of speaking less superior than the others? African American vernacular doesn't make me unsophisticated. I know how to code switch. I just want for it to be validated.
Whether it's the loud cackling, the stomping and clapping, or the thumps of our jumps, black laughter is
Joy.
trying to get us to stop. Oh boy. The sounds of joyful gasps fill the air, but other races ain't trying to hear. We aware, but girl, we don't care. They in they feelings cause we having fun, but don't say nothing to us cause we ain't the ones. I want to know why it's such a problem when I want to show my feelings, but when other people do it, it's a
Girl. Angry black girl.
I understand.
It seems like everywhere I turn, right or left, up or down, people are surprised I talk properly. People are surprised that I don't talk black. Do you think I'll talk to you some type of way? That I'll talk ghetto? These days, any little thing I do as a black female can get me labeled as an angry black girl within seconds. But when a white or Latina or Asian person starts cursing and acting aggressive, America labels it as woman gone wild. But when someone who looks like me starts acting aggressive and starts showing passion, we get called ghetto. And all of a sudden, we're a threat to the human race. So tell me why everyone except black people can get away with being angry without it defining them for the rest of their lives. There's a simple explanation for that. Racism. And sadly, it's always been this way. You try to define me by my color, not by who I actually am.
Clink, clink.
Clink, clink.
Braids.
Clink, clink,
Beads.
clink, clink,
Afros.
clink, clink,
Barrette.
clink, clink,
Locks.
clink, clink.
Black hair is art. So many different colors, coils, patterns, and curls. Such beautiful styles worn by black women, men, boys, and girls. Black hair is attention grabbing. People just love to stare. Must be the magic in our hair. Black hair is diverse. It isn't just one color, type, shape, or style. Black hair can be short as an inch or long as a mile, a bright and sunny blonde or a midnight brown. Black hair is complex. Even the most sacred mathematical system couldn't touch these braiders' geometric wisdom. Black hair is magic, gravity defying. The hair of others may fall flat, but ours is forever rising. Beautiful, diverse, complex art. Teach these truths of black hair from the start. And to all the beautiful black boys and girls, it's okay to love your kinks, coils, and or curls.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. was never easy being black. There was so much more hatred that they had to deal with. For working with no pay, getting beat up for no reason, not even able to raise a beautiful melanin family without being separated. The only way they were able to get out this lifestyle is that they had hope for tomorrow, that one day they will be free, or as we say, free-ish. This generation needs to understand we need to focus onward on the generation under us for them to be free. We need to use the sounds that our ancestors gave us.
Laughter,
Step,
dialect,
Hair.
Anger.
Song, to bring us together as one.
And go